Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, awesome-llm-apps. With the AI landscape evolving daily, finding practical, cutting-edge examples can be overwhelming. This repository serves as a massive, curated library of LLM applications, featuring everything from AI agents to advanced RAG implementations. It's the perfect starting point for anyone looking to build the next generation of AI-powered tools. What separates a simple AI chatbot from a sophisticated system that can analyze financial markets or even design a video game? The answer isn't a single breakthrough. Instead, it's a collection of well-defined architectural patterns. A single GitHub repository, which has gathered over 93,000 stars, now serves as the definitive cookbook for building these advanced applications, and it demands a closer look. This project is called awesome-llm-apps, and it was put together by developer Shubhamsaboo. It isn't a single tool, but rather a huge organized collection of example applications built with large language models, or LLMs. The repository focuses on cutting-edge techniques like AI agents and retrieval-augmented generation, and the developer community has certainly noticed. With over 93,000 stars and more than 13,000 forks, it's clear there's widespread interest. The examples use a wide range of models, from commercial APIs like OpenAI and Google Gemini, to open-source alternatives like Llama that can run right on a local machine. So, what's the core problem this project solves? It's the growing gap between AI theory and real-world engineering. Developers hear about powerful concepts like autonomous AI agents or giving models access to private data. But finding high-quality, runnable code that actually demonstrates these ideas is tough. Before a resource like this, a developer had to piece everything together from research papers, scattered blog posts, and fragmented code snippets. That process was slow, inefficient, and often frustrating. Awesome-llm-apps tackles this pain point head-on. It provides a centralized, well-structured, and practical library of advanced implementations, effectively shortening the distance from a concept in your head to working code on your screen. The project is designed as a monorepo, which means it's a single repository containing many smaller, independent projects. The best way to think of it is as a technical cookbook, where each recipe is a self-contained, runnable application. This modular design is deliberate. It allows developers to isolate and study a specific pattern without getting tangled in the complexity of a huge system. Three key technologies really stand out here. First up, the implementation of AI agents. The project uses frameworks like CrewAI to elevate an LLM from a simple text generator into something more. It becomes an entity that can make plans, use tools, and achieve goals. For example, one demo shows a team of agents for financial analysis. A researcher agent gathers data from the web. An analyst agent crunches the numbers, and a writer agent compiles the final report. This division of labor allows the system to solve complex problems that a single model would struggle with. Next, there's retrieval-augmented generation, often just called RAG. This is the secret to giving an LLM knowledge beyond its original training data. The project has excellent tutorials that show how to take external documents, like PDFs, slice them into pieces, and store them in a specialized vector database. When a user asks a question, the system first retrieves the most relevant information. It then provides that information to the LLM as context, which leads to a much more accurate and fact-based answer. And the third key component is tool use. This is what allows an agent to interact with the outside world. It works by calling predefined Python functions, which act as its tools. An LLM can decide on its own to use a tool to search the web, read a file, or call an external API. This mechanism breaks the model out of its digital box and dramatically expands what it can do. So, who is all this for? The applications are incredibly broad. AI developers use it as a source of inspiration and boilerplate code. Instead of building a complex RAG system from scratch, they can find a working example and adapt it, saving a ton of development time. For students and researchers, It's a hands-on learning library. They can run and experiment with the very same architectures they read about in academic papers. Product managers and system architects can browse the examples to see what's technically possible for new AI features. Seeing a functional AI legal agent team in action makes it much easier to plan a real-world product. The barrier to entry is also intentionally low. Each example is a self-contained folder with its own instructions. A developer just clones the repository, navigates to a project, installs the dependencies, and can start running the code almost right away. But while this project is immensely valuable, its structure does present some potential challenges. As a collection of independent examples, maintaining code quality and consistency across the board is a monumental task. Over time, some examples might become outdated as the APIs they depend on change. This is a common problem known as code rot. Furthermore, the project's focus is on education, which means the code isn't necessarily production hardened. The risk is that a novice developer might copy an example directly into a live application and unknowingly introduce security risks like prompt injection vulnerabilities or insecure API key management. And as the number of examples grows, the flat list in the main README file could become hard to navigate, creating a discoverability problem. The project's long-term success will really depend on disciplined curation and a clear strategy for managing its ever-expanding scope. Ultimately, awesome-llm-apps isn't a product. It's an essential educational accelerator for the entire AI community. It demystifies the complex machinery behind today's most advanced AI systems by offering a library of practical, runnable blueprints. It transforms abstract concepts into tangible code. For any developer, researcher, or builder looking to move beyond simple chatbots and create truly capable AI applications, this repository is an indispensable map of the current technological frontier.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time,